In the peaceful Willowbrook farm, surrounded by green hills and clear streams, lived a farmer. He had many animals and gave fresh food and dairy products to the people living nearby every day. The farmer had cows for milk, chickens for eggs, and sheep for wool. But among all his animals, he had a special horse. The horse was powerful, with a shiny coat and strong muscles, admired by everyone who saw him. He was very important to the farm's work, always helping with many tasks. He carried heavy goods from one village to another, often traveling over rough and uneven ground without getting tired. Together, they went many miles, facing different weather and challenges along the way. His strength and dedication made the long trips easier. Besides helping with the work, he also provided protection when needed. Whether it was scaring off wild animals or guarding the goods during their travels, his alertness kept them safe. His presence wasn't just about the work. He was also a good friend to the farmer. The farmer felt comfort in his company, sharing stories and enjoying the quiet understanding that grew between them over time. His loyalty and support made him a crucial part of the farm, and the farmer couldn't imagine managing without him. However, a difficult time came when the horse caught a severe illness that made him very weak. He could barely stand, and it seemed he might not recover. Concerned for his beloved horse, the farmer called a wise old veterinarian known for his skill in treating animals. The veterinarian arrived quickly and began examining the poor horse with a serious expression. He gently felt his legs, checked his eyes, and listened to his heartbeat. If the horse can't stand up and run by tomorrow morning, it might be better to kill him so that he doesn't infect the others, said the veterinarian after a thorough examination. The farmer's heart sank at his words. He couldn't bear the thought of losing his precious horse, but he knew that this day would come and that he can't sacrifice the other animals for his lovely horse. A white sheep, known for being curious and not minding her business, overheard the conversation between the farmer and the vet. She found this conversation interesting and decided to tell the horse about it. "I overheard what they were talking about you. If you don't run by morning, they will kill you," said the sheep, looking at the tired, ill horse, struggling with his own illness. The horse, laying down, breathing heavily, his eyes closed, didn't respond to the sheep's words, too weak to acknowledge its presence. "Did you hear me?" the sheep pleaded, frustrated, nudging him with her nose. Still, the horse remained silent, his exhaustion overwhelming him. The next morning, the horse showed an amazing change. The animal, which had been lying still and seemed very sick the day before, suddenly got up with a burst of energy. Maybe it's because of the fear of dying. Maybe it's a miracle. Nobody knows. Its eyes, which had looked dull and tired, now shone with a strong determination. Without a second thought, the horse started running, its hooves hitting the ground with a strong and steady beat. The speed and grace with which it moved were incredible, as if the sickness had been just a bad dream. The horse's mane flew like a flag behind it, and every muscle in its body moved with new strength. It raced across the field, driven by a deep desire to escape whatever had scared it, leaving any sign of weakness far behind. The change was so amazing that anyone who saw it would be left in awe, amazed by the strength and spirit of this wonderful animal. The farmer saw his muscled buddy running like the wind. He was surprised and happy at the same time. In his excitement and happiness, the farmer decided to celebrate by making a special meal. He picked one of his sheep and decided to slaughter it on the night of the celebration. Guess who was the unlucky picked sheep? The horse, busy enjoying his newfound energy and freedom, didn't think about what would happen to the sheep. He grazed in the field, not knowing or caring about the farmer's plans. Even if he had known, he probably wouldn't have told the sheep about what was going to happen. As the day turned into night and the farmer got ready for the feast, the sheep stayed unaware of its fate. It was quietly led away as the celebrations continued. The horse kept minding his own business, enjoying the calm evening, completely unaware of what was going to happen to his barnyard friend. Moral of the story: in the vast journey of life, each person has their own path to follow. It is important to understand that minding your own business is a key to finding peace and happiness. When we focus on our own thoughts and actions, we create a peaceful and clear mind. Imagine your mind as a strong fortress. When you allow other people's problems and concerns to enter, it weakens your fortress and disturbs your peace. Our job is not to fix everything for everyone else, but to make sure our own mind stays strong and calm. Getting involved in other people's business brings unnecessary stress and distraction. It takes our focus away from our own goals and can make us feel unhappy. Each person has their own life to live, their own challenges to face, and their own lessons to learn. By focusing on ourselves, we can grow and improve, and maybe even inspire others to do the same through our actions. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your own concern, and be clear that what belongs to others is their business and none of yours. Let's practice the habit of quiet self-reflection. This means taking time each day to think about our own thoughts and actions, without getting caught up in what others are doing. It's also important to avoid gossip and drama, as these only create noise and confusion in our minds. By minding our own business, we can find true tranquility. We live in harmony with our own nature, knowing that we are doing our best to live a good life. This doesn't mean we ignore others or stop caring about them. It means we focus on being the best version of ourselves and trust that others will find their own way. In this way, we become an example of calm and strength. Our peaceful and focused life can show others the benefits of minding their own business. We can be a source of quiet inspiration, helping others to see the value of inner peace and self-discipline. So let us guard our minds, focus on our own path, and live a life of purpose and peace.